Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a pretty big book haul. So it was recently my birthday and I got quite a few chapters gift cards, and so I totally placed a really large order of books, and I didn't even use up all my gift cards yet. Like, I still have money, but I decided to keep it for like new releases that are coming out later in the year. But this is what I ordered so far. And it's a lot. But that's not even all of the books, because I have a huge stack right here beside me of books that I've purchased since my last book haul that I did. So I have a crap ton of books to go through with you guys today. So this one's gonna be a bit long. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's talk about some books. So I'm gonna start with the stack of books first. You guys are gonna have to wait for the unboxing, but I promise it's worth it. So the first book that I want to talk about really quickly is Emily of New Moon by Ella Montgomery. I bought this at a thrift store recently and I'm so happy because I've been looking for this book forever at a thrift store. Like, every time I go in, this is a book I am always looking for, and I finally found it in like literally perfect condition. Like, how did I get this lucky? I have no idea, but it took me forever to find this book, and I'm so happy to finally have it in my possession. If you don't know, Ella Montgomery is the author of Anne of Green Gables. That is one of my favorite books of all time, and I've never read anything outside of the Anne books. I think I might have tried reading this when I was a kid, like maybe like the first few pages, but I never actually got into it. But like, I never read another full-length Ella Montgomery book, and I wanted to try it. This was the one that interested me the most. I think it's also like her next popular series. I think it's a trilogy. I have no idea what it's about. Yeah, I genuinely have no idea what this book is about, and I don't really want to know, but regardless, I am very excited to get to it, and I am so happy that I finally own a copy of it. The next book I have is One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. This was one of my most anticipated releases of the year. I read their book Red, White, and Royal Blue back in 2019. Oh my goodness. That book came out forever ago. That just like dawned on me. Wild. And I loved that book, so I was really excited for their next release. And this one seems really interesting and kind of more up my alley than Red, White, and Royal Blue. I don't typically read political stories because that's just not what I'm looking for when I go to read. So this one seems a lot more up my alley. I don't know how to describe it, but like, I know that it deals with like some sort of time travel, time warp, something to a time, because our main character August like goes onto like the subway train in New York and finds this really cool girl named Jane, but she seems like she's literally stuck from the 70s, I think. Yeah, so it says she's literally displaced in time from the 1970s. I am literally so excited. Like, I don't want to know too much about this book because it just seems like such a wild ride, but both my friends Julia and Peyton got an arc of this book before it came out and they both loved it, so I have pretty high hopes for this one. And I already know that I like Casey McQuiston's like writing and books, so I'm very excited to get to this one. The next book is another like adult romance. One Last Stop I think is considered more new adult, but I'm not entirely sure. But another adult romance book, and that is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I read her book Beach Read last year, absolutely fell in love with it. It's one of my all-time favorite romances, so I was really excited for this one. Again, I don't know what it's about. I am so sorry. Why am I always like this? I think it is something to do with like two best friends, and like they had like a falling out, and I think they like used to always go on like one vacation a year together or something, and so Poppy, now that they've kind of fallen out, goes to him and is like, we should go on like one final vacation, and they kind of like try to work things out between them. I think that's what happens. But either way, I am very excited. I don't really know what to expect going into this. Like, I don't know what tone it's gonna be. I think somebody said on Twitter that it was sad and they weren't expecting it to be sad, but like, I'm here for it. I just know that I love Emily Henry's writing style, loved the characters from Beach Read, so I'm really looking forward to reading this one as well. The next book I have is Pumpkin by Julie Murphy. This is the third and final book in the Dumpling Companion trilogy, the Clover City books, if you will. I am so excited for this book. Again, don't know what it's about. With like companion books and sequels, I typically don't like to know what they're about too much. I know that in this one the main character's name is Waylon, and it looks like he creates an audition tape for his favorite TV drag show, but then it gets accidentally showed at the entire school, and then he becomes nominated for prom queen, which sounds really exciting. And oh my god, I just realized Oh my god, I've read this description like a few times now, and I just realized that Hannah Perez from Dumplin' is mentioned in the synopsis, and they are nominated for Prom King. I'm sorry, but that's the best thing, and I'm 10 times more excited to read this book. Oh my goodness. I absolutely adore Dumplin'. If you did not know, I also really enjoyed Puddin', which is the other companion book, and so I'm literally so excited for this book now. My goodness. I need to read this soon. But also, can we just talk about how beautiful this book is? Like, this beautiful pink cover. Look at Waylon looking fabulous on the front. Then the rainbow spine. I feel so bad for anyone who organizes their bookshelf in rainbow order, because like, where do you put this book? But I am literally so excited to read this now. Oh my goodness. The next book I have is An Emotion of Great Delight by Tahara Mafi. This is her second contemporary novel. I love Tahara Mafi. If you did not know, I own all of her books. I love her to pieces, and this is just her newest release, and I'm so excited for it. If it is anything like A Very Large Expanse of Sea, I am going to absolutely adore it. I think that Tahara Mafi's writing style just lends so well into contemporary novels, and I am obsessed with it. All I know from this one is that it also takes place in a post 9/11 world. I believe it takes place in 2003, and I think her brother is dead, her father is dying, and her mother is falling apart, and her best friend has mysteriously dropped out of her life, and then her own heart is broken, I think it says. So all I know is that this is going to be an emotional ride. It's going to kill me. I already know it. A Very Large Expanse of Sea did the same, but I am still very excited for it. I already did try to start it. I only got like a few pages in, but I realized I was not in the mood to be reading a really sad and heavy book. So I don't know when I'm going to get around to this one, because right now I'm kind of looking for like all like the fun, like fast-paced, really like escapist reads, and this is just not one of those books, but I'm really excited for it regardless. And again, this cover is gorgeous. It's one of those ones that's like 10 times more beautiful in person rather than like looking at it on a screen, because there's like these teardrops that are like glossy that I did not know were there when I looked at it like on my phone. So I'm really excited about this book. It's gorgeous, it looks great on the bookshelf, and I'm just really hyped to read it. The next book I bought is Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. This is her newest novel, and I'm so excited about it because I love everything. I also enjoyed The Sun Is Also a Star, and so this one seems like it's gonna be so much fun. It's literally beautiful as well. What is with all these beautiful book covers? I don't know, but I'm literally obsessed with them. Again, don't know what this is about besides obviously dancing. Oh, apparently our main character Evie does not believe in love anymore. I am so ready to read from a protagonist who doesn't believe in love. I always think that's very interesting. She ends up at a dance studio and she meets this guy whose philosophy is to say yes to everything, including entering a ballroom dance competition. Ooh, I'm very excited for this. Living for the competition. It's gonna be fabulous. It's also a very short book, so I know that it will be a quick and fast read. And I'm hyped for this. I love Nicola Yoon's writing style, and so I just know that this is gonna be absolutely wonderful. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it, so I'm really excited for this one. People should take shots every time booktubers say we're excited to read something. I swear to God. The next book I bought is The Ghost We Keep by Mason Deaver. This is their sophomore novel. I read their first book, I Wish You All the Best. It's right here. When it came out a couple years ago, and absolutely adored it. The writing was beautiful. I really adored the characters as well, and it was just like a really great book. And so this one in particular caught my eye when it was announced because I really love sad books. It's my jam, and this one deals with like a dead brother, and so like I think there's like a ghost involved. I don't even know. Yeah, so our main character Liam's brother is killed in a hit-and-run accident, and so he's left feeling like very alone and isolated, and he ends up hanging out with Ethan's best friend Marcus, who might be the only person who knows what Liam is going through. So it says The Ghosts We Keep is an achingly raw and honest portrayal of grief, but it is also about why we live, why we have to keep moving on, and why we should. I love that. Okay, we only have 3 more books left, and then we can get into the unboxing, thank goodness. So the next book is Zara, Hassan Is Here by Sabina Khan. I read their first novel, The Love and Lies of Roxana Ali, back when it came out, I think in 2019. Absolutely loved it, so I was really excited for this one, but I just never got around to buying it for some reason. But I went to this used bookstore that I absolutely adore. Don't get to go to it very often because it's not that close to my house, but around my birthday time my parents took me to it, and this is one of the books that I found, and I knew I just had to pick it up. Again, don't know what it's about. out. I'm so sorry. It says, stand up, speak out, stay true. Somebody defaces our main character's locker with a racist message. We don't love that. Gets suspended, and then in an act of revenge, they vandalize her house. It says, now she must choose between fighting to stay in the only place she's ever called home and losing the life she loves and everyone in it. Ooh, Zara Hassan is here as a timely and intimate novel about what it means to be an immigrant in America today and the endurance of hope and faith in the face of hate. That sounds like it's gonna really pack in a punch. This book is gonna break my heart, I can already tell, but I am so excited to read it. I think it's gonna be so good. The next book I bought from that bookstore is Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. I read their book in a holidays last year and really loved it. I also own their book The Honeymooners, and I'm really excited to get to that one. But this one I bought in particular because my friend Barb recommended it to me because it deals with a dual timeline situation, and I'm going to be writing a book soon that deals with a dual timeline, and so I'm kind of looking for all the books that I can get that deal with this kind of timeline so I can figure out how best to write my own. So she recommended it to me. It sounds amazing. I think it also deals with like lost friendship or like a lost love, which I'm really looking forward to reading. And I just know that I love Christina Lauren's writing style. They are literally so talented. So I'm so looking forward to this book, and I do plan on reading it very soon. Okay, the last book before getting into the unboxing is Xoxo by Axio. This is a recent release. I actually don't know exactly when it came out, but it is very recent. But Axio is an author match mentor. I'm actually friends with her mentee Hannah, so obviously I really wanted to pick this book up and support her. Plus, can we just talk about how beautiful it is? My goodness, I think this might be the most beautiful book in this entire haul. Like, are you kidding me? It's absolutely stunning. And that's not even the best part, and I didn't even realize this until I saw it yesterday in the store, but like you take the dust jacket off and like the cover without like the title and the words is printed on it. Are you kidding me? Never seen something so beautiful. So I'm really excited about this book. Apparently our main character Jenny is pulled into spending an unforgettable evening wandering around Los Angeles with a guy named Jae-woo before he flies back to South Korea. Ooh, and then Jenny moves to Seoul to take care of her grandmother, and she gets accepted into this elite arts academy, and she sees Jae-woo there. So not only though do they go to the same school now and share a homeroom, but he also turns out to be a member of one of the biggest K-pop groups in the world. I'm literally so excited. It says that when her relationship means not only jeopardizing her place at her dream music school, but also endangering everything Jae-woo's worked for, Jenny has to decide once and for all just how much she's willing to risk for love. I'm so excited for this. It sounds absolutely wonderful. It has so many amazing blurbs from great authors on the back, so I literally could not be more excited for this book. I'm so happy that I picked it up yesterday, and I can't wait to read it hopefully soon. I don't actually know though, but hopefully soon. And then one last thing before getting into the unboxings. My friend Julia got me a birthday present off of my Amazon wish list. She got me this beautiful Wonder pencil pouch. Wonder is my favorite book, and I had this on my wish list because it's just so adorable. So it has Augie's face from the cover, and it says choose a kind, which is my favorite quote. And then on the back it has like all the planets, and it's got Augie in his astronaut helmet. I think that's supposed to be a lightsaber, and I am just obsessed. It's literally so beautiful, and I'm going to be now using this as my annotation pouch. So all my highlighters and pens for book annotating and tabs are gonna go in here, and I'm literally so excited for it. Yeah, I just wanted to wait until I filmed this video before I started putting things in it, but oh my god, thank you so much, Julia. You are literally the best. I am so excited to have this, and I can't wait to start using it for my book annotation supplies. My camera died, but we are back. Okay, so let's move on into the unboxings now. I am literally so excited for this. Okay, so I'll start with the smaller package first. I don't know. They have like the weirdest pull tab things now. We're in. Okay, so there's 3 books in this package. So the first one, I've never seen this book in person before with this cover. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first book is The Library of Lost Things by Laura Taylor Namey. So I've been wanting to read this book for literal years, but I just never got around to picking it up. And then it got a cover redesign for the paperback, which is just so completely gorgeous, and I'm obsessed with it. And this cover is the only reason that I bought the paperback instead of the hardcover. It's just so beautiful. And I also read Laura Taylor Namey's other book, A Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow, and I really enjoyed it. So I figured it was a perfect time to get this book. I know it has to do with like bookish things, obviously, Can't you tell? On the front it says, she'll read 1,000 happy endings before she finds her own. I feel called out. Oh my god, okay, I'm just gonna read the whole description because it's very short, but it says, how could I open that door and let him see the messiest part of it? Darcy Wells has spent her whole life keeping people out of her life, out of her heart, and especially out of the cramped apartment she shares with her hoarder mother. But when the delicate balance of her world is threatened, Darcy is finally forced to look up from the pages of the book she loves and accept that finding her happily ever after means she needs to stop hiding and start living her own story, even if it's messy. Whew, I feel attacked. I am so excited for this book. I think I want to read it soon. It just seems like it's going to be such a perfect bookish read. I love reading books about bookish characters, so I'm literally so hyped for this. Oh my god, this next book I've been waiting almost all year for. Holy poop, I can't believe it's finally in my hands. Beautiful. Okay, so basically the book is Makeup Breakup by Lily Menon, also known as Sandia Menon. She is the author of the Dimpleverse books. So this book came out literally back in February, but for some reason wasn't sold in any Indigo stores. It's not like it was out of stock, it just wasn't sold in stores. And then every time I would make an order on Indigo, I would forget to buy it. This has dirty marks on the pages. Excuse me, sir. Oh, thank you. So I couldn't get it in my hands, but it came out in February and I finally have it, and I'm so excited because this is Sandia Menon's first adult novel, hence the adult pen name of Lily Menon. I am just so excited about this. All I know, it's been a while since I've thought about the synopsis of this book, but I'm pretty sure it's about two people with competing dating apps, maybe? Yeah, so our main character Annika has an app called Makeup, and it's basically a Google Translate for failing relationships. But then this guy named Hudson has an app called Breakup, and it's known as the Uber for breakups. And apparently they had a fling in Vegas, and now not only is he moving into her office building, but also the office right next to hers. Plus he's going to be competing at the prestigious Epic Investment Pitch Contest, a contest Annika needs to win if she wants to keep Makeup afloat. I am so excited about this. It seems like it's going to be so freaking good. This cover is so simple, but the colors are just so vibrant that it's really, really gorgeous. So I'm so excited about this. And the last one in this package is Hani and Ishu's Guide to Fake Dating. This is by Adiba Jagradar. But this book, I mean, it's fake dating. We all know that fake dating is my absolute favorite trope in this entire universe. I love it so much. If you say a book has fake dating, add to cart, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna read it. I am literally so excited about this, and it's a female-female romance, it looks like, which is so exciting. So our main character Hani is bisexual. Oh my god, no. Her friends immediately doubt her. That's not okay. Apparently she can't be bi if she's only dated guys, because that's totally how that works. So she's cornered into proving her sexuality to her friends. So she tells them she's dating someone. She's dating Ishu, who is a straight A student who seems more concerned with studying than relationships. So basically Hani approaches Ishu about fake dating, and she agrees under one condition. Hani has to help her become more popular so she can win the school's head girl election. Oh my god, this sounds so good. Like I said, I love fake dating, and so this seems like it's right up my alley. Look how adorable this cover is. These two characters look so beautiful. I'm obsessed with them, and just the whole design of this book is really beautiful. The cover is bent. Why must people always damage the books? I can't wait to read it. I literally will consume any and every single fake dating book I can get my hands on. I am literally so hyped for this book. Wow, can you, yeah, you can totally see my stack of books here now. That's how tall it is. And now we've got the big box of books. Come on. You can open. I believe in you. Okay, so the first book that we have is Last Chance of Books. This is by Kelsey Rodkey. I'm literally so hyped for this book. Oh my goodness. Any single book, again, to deal with books, I love it. I love it so much. I really don't know what this book's about, actually. Why am I like this? Okay. So our main character, Madeline's family, owns a bookstore called Books and More, which is such a cute name for a store. And nothing is stopping her from coming back after college to take over the store from her aunt. Oh my god, a chain bookstore opens up across the street, and it's an immediate threat to their store. And then a guy named Jasper, who works at the new chain bookstore, seems intent on ruining her life, taking her customers, and he has the unbelievable audacity to be extremely cute. How rude of him. But that does not matter. Jasper is the enemy and he will be destroyed. Oh my goodness, this seems like everything. I do love books that have like rivalries going on. You know, it seems like it's present in Makeup Breakup. It gives me the vibes of like Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. I'm really excited for this book. I think it's going to be an absolute joy to read. It sounds like it's so good. Ooh, the next book is We Can't Keep Meeting Like This by Rachel Lynn Solomon. I think this is something to do with a wedding. Yeah, wedding planners. I literally know nothing about this and I don't really want to read this description to find out what it's about, but it has to do with weddings. It's a contemporary romance, so I know I'm gonna love it and I'm just really excited to read it. I think it's gonna be such a fun time. Hold on a second. Did I buy 2 copies of a book? Oh my god, I was so confused because my order said 9 books, but I was like, there's only 8 books here. I think I ordered 2 copies of a book. I'm gonna have to go back and return one. I've never done that before. Oh my god, this makes so much sense now. What a plot twist. Did I seriously order 2 copies? I literally ordered 2 copies. Fuck. Okay. Well, I ordered 2 copies of Shipped by Meredith Tate. I mean, look. I love Meredith. She is an author mentor match mentor. We love her. But I did not mean to order 2 copies of her book. And quite frankly, I can't afford to have 2 copies of her book. Oh no. I can't believe I did that. Okay, well I'm gonna have to return one. That is quite a shocking turn of events. So I guess I'm gonna keep whichever copy looks better. Wow, we love that. Shipped, Meredith Tate. I really don't know what this book's about. I really wanted to buy it to support Meredith since, like I said, she is an author mentor match mentor. Ooh, another rivals story we love. I think I'm discovering that I really like the rivals trope as well. Rivals to lovers, it's so good. Ooh, they're battling for valedictorian and the scholarship that comes with being the valedictorian. Ooh, but they're also fans of a sci-fi TV drama, which sounds fun. Kind of gives me like Geekarella vibes. Ooh, they're attending a convention. We love that. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is everything that I love and more. They also chat online under like aliases, so they don't know the other's identity, and they plan on meeting up at this convention and finally meeting, but they don't know who each other is in real life. I love books like this. I'm literally 10 times more excited now. I still can't believe I ordered 2 copies of this book though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to return one of these. That is so funny. I can't with myself. Anyway, the next book is She Drives Me Crazy by Kelly Quinlan. This is a book that I've been seeing literally everywhere. So many people have been talking about this book this year. I believe it's another fake dating story. We love it. I think Aza loves this book and I really do trust Aza's opinion. She loves so many great contemporaries and I feel like we have very similar like taste when it comes to books like that, so I'm really excited about this one. So it looks like our main character Scotty has an embarrassing loss to her ex-girlfriend in their first basketball game of the season, and she also gets into a fender bender with the worst possible person, her nemesis, who is Irene, and she's the head cheerleader. Ooh, so it looks like an opportunity arises for Scotty to get back at her toxic ex, and so she bribes Irene into an elaborate fake dating scheme. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Like I said, love fake dating. I don't know how much more obvious I can make it that is literally my favorite trope in the entire universe. I'm literally so hyped for this. It's going to be amazing, I can already tell, and it has such a beautiful spine. Like this like gradient from like pink to blue is my everything. It's so beautiful. Okay, last book. Oh my goodness, it's taken us forever to get here. So this book I bought purely because of Peyton's recommendation, because she got mad at me that she would recommend me books and I would take forever to read them if I were to ever read them at all, whereas I would recommend her a book and she would read them right away. So I felt really bad, and this book sounded good anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy it, and it made her very happy. So it's called It Goes Like This, and it's by Emil Moreland. And this book, I mean, it doesn't get better than this, honestly. Like, I would die if my book had a cover like this. It's absolutely stunning. Like the colors, the everything, the character art, obsessed. All I know about this is that it's about a band. I believe they break up and then something happens. So Eva, Celeste, Gina, and Steph were in a band called Moonlight Overthrow together, and they were the world famous queer pop band formed in middle school, which is so cute. So there's a falling out that leads to the band's demise basically, and also their friendship and even Celeste's starry-eyed romance. Oh, we love when there's like a romance going on within a band. I love things like that. So then nothing is the same. Gina and Celeste step further into the spotlight. Steph disappears completely, and Eva, who is heartbroken, takes refuge as a songwriter singer-songwriter and secret online fangirl of her own band. That sounds amazing. That is until a storm devastates their hometown, bringing the four ex-best friends back together. And as they prepare for one last show, they'll discover whether growing up always means growing apart. Okay, I think this is going to be really good. Peyton had nothing but amazing things to say about it. And I am really interested in reading more books about music and like bands and all things like that. Like I really love reading about like celebrities and whatever, so I'm really excited for this book. Okay, so that was my huge birthday book haul. I still can't believe I bought 2 copies of Shipped. What is wrong with me? I have no idea. Wow. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what books you've bought recently. If you've read any of these and loved them, let me know your thoughts on them. Subscribe if you have not yet already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. I don't even know how I'm gonna hold all of these up. Oh, this was a mistake. Who let me do this? Who let me buy this many books? Oh! What have I done? What have I done? Oh Lord. Who thought this was a good idea? Apparently I did 2 seconds ago. Okay. Okay, well, first of all, these piles aren't even. So let's make them a bit more even. Okay. How do I do this? Okay. It's like I need someone here to help me film. Like, this is embarrassing. Holy shit, oh my god, my boob's in the way. Oh my god, I need to put these down. How the fuck do I put these down? Holy shit. Holy shit. No, that's a mistake. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Whew. The fact that did not end in disaster is very baffling to me.